Hi everyone, and welcome on another one of our virtual Yellowstone tours. This is Monument Geyser Basin, and for my money, Monument Geyser Basin is the most unusual geyser basin in all of Yellowstone. Not only do the thermal features have that strange shape that you see in front of you, but Monument Geyser Basin is also located, and those incidentally in the background are the Gallatin Mountains, which are covered in snow. I was about to say that Monument Geyser Basin is located on top of a hillside. It is situated a little to the south of Gibbon Meadows and a little to the north of Beryl Spring. The hike up to the top of Monument Geyser Basin is not particularly long, but it is strenuous. You will find yourself huffing and puffing as you make your way up the trail because it is pretty steep. But when you get to the top, the views are really spectacular. Just remember, take water with you and also take bear spray. You are away from the hustle and bustle of the crowds of Yellowstone, and you never know when you may come across a bear. You can see from the snow in the background and also the snow previously on the Gallatin Mountains that this was either shot in the spring or the fall. It was actually shot in the spring all the way back, I think, in either 2006 or 2007. I was doing some spring cleaning and I happened to come across some old videos that I hadn't seen for a while. And this was one of them. It was a hike that a friend and I took up to the top of Monument Geyser Basin. Now, obviously I haven't shown you the whole hike, but if you look at other videos in our YouTube channel, or if you go to virtualyellowstonetours.com, that's virtualyellowstonetours.com, you can see, and by the way, did you see how thin the ground was over there a moment ago? If I have time, I will get back to that. But I was telling you that there are other videos of the actual hike up to the top of Monument Geyser Basin. Amongst them is a video of the entire hike, and there's also a video just showing the highlights of the hike, or if you're not that fit or not used to the altitude, perhaps the lowlights, and that in the background is Gibbon Meadows. Now, I mentioned to you how thin the ground is. One thing about Monument Geyser Basin that you soon realize when you get up to the top is that there's no fences, there's no barricades, there's no boardwalks, there's no rangers telling you where you can and can't go. And the ground, as you saw, can be very, very thin. So you do need to be really careful as to where you walk and where you tread, because every year there's people who in the other geyser basins go off the boardwalks and plunge through the thin ground to the boiling hot waters underneath. Now, I had mentioned earlier that you can see the amount of steam coming off these thermal features, and as I mentioned before, the best time to photograph any thermal feature really is in the morning when it's cooler, or in the spring, or in the fall. I always like to try and be the only one at Monument Geyser Basin. How do I know I'm the only one? Well, there's a very small parking lot at the bottom. If you don't see any other cars there, you can rest assured that you're likely to be the only one up there. Thank you for joining me on another one of our virtual Yellowstone tours. If you enjoy this virtual Yellowstone tour series, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This over here is a map showing you where Monument Geyser Basin is. You can see where Madison Junction is. Just turn left at Madison Junction and you'll come to Monument Geyser Basin.